Malavika and I am studying in Birla Public School, Doha, Qatar, and I was the part of Winners Coaching Center Class 10 batch of 2022-23. And recently the class 10 board results were announced, and I am happy to say that I have scored 96.4 and A1 in all subjects. And so I am here today to share my experience with Winners Coaching Center. Got to know about the winners through a family friend. First I joined a demo class. I went for a demo class. It was on the trigonometry chapter in math. I was really impressed with that class, so I went ahead and joined the tuition. I liked a lot of the factors in their systematic approach. I really liked a lot of them, and for example, some of them are the daily tests. So what daily tests was basically, it was that what we had learned the previous day, they would take a test today, and it would be at the end of each class, and the parents would have to accompany the kids and supervise them during the tests. And of course the winners, they have a lot of teachers working in the background that would keep an eye on the children while they're out this test. It was usually out of 10 to 15 marks. It varies depending on the time, if it's revision or if it's just a normal class. So these daily tests really helped me in terms of time management. It made me keep in track of, okay, I needed to complete these many questions in this much time, and really helped me during the actual board exam to manage my time. Based on these daily tests, a report card would be given to us at the end of every month, and it would help us see what our performance was over the month, and see which subjects that we needed to improve, or which topics that we had needed to improve. And they always give us a little key at the bottom that would tell us, okay, these are the days that you had the study time was less during these days, and that would help me manage the time and study a lot more efficiently. And the top rank holders in that 1 month would be announced at the starting of the next month, and so that created a friendly competition between all the students. So that was easy, helped me get ahead. Another thing that I really need to highlight is the study material that they provide, and that was really helpful in times of revision where I can't really look through all the textbooks and all the notes. So there would be short notes that I could easily just flip through and can quickly revise on a concept that I needed to brush on. And in those study materials, there would be different types of questions based on the marks. There would be MCQs, 3 mark, 5 mark, 1 mark questions, along with application questions and higher order level questions. So those questions really helped me to practice a wide range of questions and be really prepared for the board exam. So I remember when I looked through, especially my social paper, I was reading the question paper, and I was really happy because a lot of the questions in the question paper were ones that we had already discussed so many times. So I was so confident in that paper, and so I was very satisfied. So there were specific teachers, they were called shadow teachers, that would take the follow-up of the students, and they would keep the students in track of everything that they need to do. And for example, if I was absent today and I had not informed the teacher would call my parents and ask why, and provide the necessary support and assistance for that. And that always helped me stay on my toes, and kept me in track of the things I needed to get done. And that was a really good factor. And if I were to be absent, there were the provision for me to get the recordings of the classes that had happened today, so that I would not miss the important concepts that were being taught in class. So that was really helpful, especially on days where sometimes you would miss class, or it's some special holidays vacations, or any religious holidays or something like that. So whenever we would whenever there was a chance for me to miss class, I was always assured that I had the recordings that I can look at. Another thing that I really loved about Winners is that I never really felt like it was like an online classroom. There was never that really like barrier going on. I really actually felt like I was in a physical classroom, because the level of interaction of the teachers was like at that high, and I never really felt that, oh, it's online, I can do whatever I want. No, there was a good mix of productivity and fun in the classes, and I really liked that. Another point that I really need to highlight in Winners system is the interaction in the classes. The teachers are very interactive, and I was never really bored or like really sleepy in a particular class, because the teachers like really pulled you in that class, and that we were never really like hesitated to ask doubts, and the teachers made the class very enjoyable and like made the learning really fun. And so that was a point that I always kept in my mind, and a point that I really like about Winners Coaching Center. During the last few months before our board exams, there was a really effective revision going on, which really helped us not be anxious and feel really prepared and confident about our exams. Proper practice was given before our board exams, and so we never really did things really at like rush in last minute. So that was really helpful. The revision was really helpful, and they would on their YouTube channel they would post lives which in which there would be the most frequently asked questions, or the questions that are likely to be asked. And so that really helped us prioritize, okay, these are the questions that I really need to focus on. And so that really helped us during our revision times and during those last months where we usually would have been anxious. Overall, I would definitely recommend Winners Coaching Center to all the students. It really helps to improve your academic skills and that level of yours, and it really helps you produce a result that is up to your level. And I will of course remember all of my teachers, and it really was a great companion throughout my class 10 boards journey. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the Winners staff and teachers for helping me produce a great result that I'm very satisfied and happy with. And so thank you.